Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to everybody. We've made it. 2022 finally arrived, and I hope this is a year for everybody to enjoy and health and luck and you know what I mean. So welcome everybody. Oh yeah, I'm way too bright. Oh, that's better. Okay, the topic of today is gangs, and let me start with a fine intro. Hi. There are three ways to control the input channels of your SQ mixer. You can use groups, gangs, and DCAs, and today we talk about gangs. A gang is a group of up to 12 input channels. Changes you make on one channel of the gang will be applied to all the other ones as well. You can choose the following parameters to be linked or not. Exposed. So. To set up ganging, press the setup button, then touch the ganging tab. Now select the gang with the top buttons 1 to 8 on the top screen. So this is gang 1, gang 2, etc. You see up to 8 gangs. Now you can drag one of the input channels to the member area, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Up to 12 members are allowed to be in a gang. If you're looking for the other channels, just scroll on top and you'll find all your input channels. Next up, choose which attributes will be synchronized in the gang. So I want the trim, the filter, the gate, the PEQ, the compressor, maybe the fader. Okay, and then don't forget to hit apply. Now your gang is created. And you can go on and just take another one and say, okay, those are maybe all my keyboards or something. So, and do the same thing, fader, maybe the mutes, and hit apply. And what we now have is a gang. In our case, the first 5 channels are ganged, the faders, the EQ, and we did a second gang, maybe you remember, that's this one. And here we ganged the attributes of the fader position, and the mute state, so you can mute all those channels at once. Whoop. What is ganging for? Ganging can be used to create mute groups and save you some soft keys. In this case, maybe you remember, we linked those attributes of this gang, not only the faders but also the mute, and so this is a mute group essentially. Next up, you can create stereo links with the ability to have different trims, etc. So in this case, I've linked channel 12 and 13, which is also not very usual. The normal way would be to link always an odd and an even channel, in this case 15 and 16. So this is the ordinary stereo channel, and this is the ganging way of stereoing channels. And as I said, you can have different EQs on both sides of the stereo. Also, you could use ganging as a way to quickly set up different things. For example, we've ganged those 5 channels together, and if we now work on the gate or the low pass filter or the high pass filter on one of the channels, if we automatically transfer to all the other ones. Another fun application is to use the ganging feature to have the setup for guitars. So this, in my example, the first channel is my guitar for the verses, and the other ones are the ones for my choruses. And I've set up the channels in this way. I linked the fader, the trim, the filter, the gate, the PEQ, the compressor, the routing, and the direct outs, but I did not link the delays, the mutes, and the pans. On these 2 channels, this is channel 18, which is panned all the way to the left, and this is channel 19, which is all the panned way to the right, and this one is in the middle. And I did set up a delay of 25 milliseconds on channel 19, and that gives me that fake stereo image. So if I come from a verse to a chorus, I simply, you see the first one is not muted, the other ones are muted. I just do this, and I instantly have my fake stereo chorus guitars for the louder parts. And let's not forget a very, very peculiar thing you can do with ganging. You could use a ganging feature to create chords. I did this on my old length sine video. I had a sine wave generator create different sine waves. So the notes C, D, E, F, G, etc. And I used the ganging feature to play chords on my mixing desk. Alright guys and girls, there are some things you need to remember. First, the ganged attributes will be copied from the first channel of the gang to all the others in the same gang. So if you have something very important on channel 2 and you want those to be copied to the other ones, make sure you copy that settings of channel 2 to be the first one in the gang, or you copy them the settings to the first channel of that gang. So next up, each channel can be only in one gang. So this is pretty clear. The ganging can be changed from scene to scene, which is a very fun thing to do, but I almost never do because I tend to forget those things. But you can do if you want to. And last but not least, all ganged faders will move, unlike in a DCA group. So remember this: if you put something on your desk, maybe your phone or something, and you try to raise the member, the channel of a member, all the other gangs, all the other members of the gang will move as well. So be careful. All right, guys and girls, that's it for today. I hope you liked it. If you did so, please consider to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Have a fun 2022 and stay safe. Bye bye.